Hey everyone! Today we're making Dubai chocolate. Rich, dark, and hiding a golden surprise in the middle. First up, let's get that pistachio magic started. Bring a small pot of water to a gentle boil and drop in 1 1/3 cups, or 200 grams of shelled pistachios for 30 seconds. This quick dip loosens the skins. Drain quickly, spread them on a baking tray, then rub off the skins by hand. It's messy, but oddly satisfying, like unwrapping little green gems one by one. Or, if you're feeling lazy, roll them between 2 kitchen towels instead of peeling one by one. It's faster, though slightly less zen. Here's a little history. Archaeologists have found pistachio shells in digs dating back 7,000 years. Imagine, while civilizations rose and fell, people were already snacking on these little green gems, treating them as food, medicine, and even currency. Roast at 250 degrees Fahrenheit or 120 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes, stirring halfway. This wakes up their oils and fills the kitchen with a warm, nutty aroma. Always preheat the oven here. A cold oven means uneven roasting, and uneven roasting means half your pistachios taste like heaven and the other half like cardboard. Let them cool slightly, then blitz in a food processor with 2 tablespoons or 30 grams of vegetable oil until smooth and creamy. You'll hear the blades go from crunching to humming, like the machine finally relaxing. And if your paste feels stubborn and dry, add oil 1 teaspoon at a time. Gentle nudges, not a full-on oil bath. That's our pistachio paste, thick, shiny, and rich like green gold ready to spend. To be honest, I just wanted the paste to pop a bit more, so I tossed in 2 teaspoons or 10 grams of pistachio paste from the store. Store-bought paste is usually brighter thanks to a little food coloring, so sneak it in if you want that Instagram glow. Hey, no rules here. Melt 1/2 cup or 85 grams of white chocolate in a double boiler, gently. Slow melting keeps it creamy and sweet. Never melt chocolate directly in a pan on heat. It seizes faster than your Wi-Fi on a rainy day. Steam or short microwave bursts are the safer way. Mix the melted white chocolate with 1/3 cup or 80 grams of pistachio paste until smooth. It's like nut and cream finally shaking hands. And here's a trick. Warm chocolate plus warm paste makes a smooth marriage. If one is cold, the mix might split like an awkward first date. Stir until glossy and thick. When the smell makes you want to lick the spoon, you know it's ready. If it's too runny, just let it cool in the fridge for 10 minutes. Time works like a quiet helper in the kitchen. Paste done, now for the next layer of magic. Did you know kataifi's delicate strands were once considered a show of craftsmanship in Ottoman kitchens? Chefs used them not only in sweets but to wrap meats, proving that even savory dishes deserved a little luxury lace. Now, cut 3 cups or 150 grams of kataifi pastry into short pieces. Trimming makes the strands easier to handle. Scissors work better than knives here, faster, cleaner, like giving your pastry a stylish haircut. Melt 6 tablespoons or 90 grams of unsalted butter in a bowl over simmering water. Slow melting keeps the butter golden, like sunlight pooling in a cup. And don't rush butter on direct heat, it burns quickly and tastes like regret. Toss the kataifi in butter until every strand glistens. Using your hands can help coat evenly. Just make sure the butter's warm, not hot, unless you enjoy spa treatments for fingers. Spread on a parchment-lined tray and toast until golden, stirring once. Think of it as giving them an even suntan. Stay nearby for this. Kataifi goes from pale to burnt faster than you can say dessert tragedy. Mix the toasted kataifi into the pistachio paste. The strands cling together like twigs, forming a nest. And if the mix feels loose, don't panic. Once chilled, the butter and chocolate will do their job and tighten everything into a perfect nest. Time for the outer shell, because every treasure needs a strong lock. First things first, chop it into small pieces. We're working with 3 cups or 500 grams of dark chocolate, the kind that looks intimidating at first, but melts into silk if you treat it gently. Big chunks take forever to melt, and patience is a virtue. Smaller pieces melt evenly, and they save you from standing there stirring forever. Set a heat-proof bowl over a pot of simmering water. Keep the water low and steady, a gentle steam bath, not a rolling boil. Did you know the very first chocolate bar was created in 1847 by Joseph Fry in England? He discovered that mixing melted cocoa butter back into cocoa powder and sugar made a moldable paste, the ancestor of all modern chocolate shells like the one we're making now. Stir the chocolate until about 70% of it has melted, then pull the bowl off the heat. The leftover warmth will finish the job without scorching. Chocolate hates direct heat. Once melted, it's time to temper. Bring the chocolate to about 86 degrees Fahrenheit or 30 degrees Celsius. That sounds fancy, but really it's just chocolate's way of finding balance. Proper tempering gives it that clean snap and glossy shine instead of turning dull and streaky. Think of it as sending your chocolate to the spa. It comes out looking radiant, not grumpy. Now fill your silicone molds all the way to the top with tempered chocolate. Don't worry, this isn't wasteful. We're about to pour most of it back out. Wait just a moment while the chocolate clings to the sides, leaving behind a thin coat about 2 millimeters thick. That's our armor forming itself, like a protective shell. Next, flip the mold and let the excess chocolate drain away into the bowl. What remains is a neat, even layer hugging the walls. Let this shell firm up completely before adding the Dubai filling. A solid base now means no leaks later when we lock in the treasure. Once the shells are ready, tuck in your kataifi pistachio cores. They should fit snug, like gems dropping into a crown. Cover with more melted chocolate to seal everything in. Smooth the tops with a spatula, treasure locked, chest closed. Let the bars firm up completely before unmolding. A good temper means they'll pop out clean, no silver streaks, no cocoa dust. And here's the fun part, you can dress them up. A flick of cocoa powder for a moody finish, or a touch of edible gold leaf if you want to lean into the Dubai theme. After all, what's luxury without a little sparkle? Now for the moment of truth, crack one open. The shell snaps cleanly, glossy shards giving way to that golden pistachio kataifi core inside. Take a bite, and you get the crunch of kataifi, the creamy pistachio heart, and the deep melt of dark chocolate all at once. Rich, nutty, and just sweet enough, a bite that feels like luxury wrapped in mystery. And that's our Dubai chocolate. If you had fun baking along, don't stop here. Check out the next sweet adventure waiting for you in the top left corner. See you there.